Hello, gems! Happy Thursday! Thoughtful Thursdays! Great to see you today. Shoutouts to the followers off stream yesterday. Nam, Yoni, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Warren, Blood Moon, great to see you this morning. How you doing? Welcome in. So good to see ya. Frey, good morning. Hello. Hiya, Sapphire. I'm headed to bed. I just wanted to send some positive energy your way. Thank you for the positive energy. Remind you that no one can ever replace you. You have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Frey. You have a wonderful sleep, a wonderful rest in dreamland. I hope you have really great dreams and just get some super restful rest. Restful rest. Hello, Henlo. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Henlo. That's one of my favorite, like, interesting / weird ways to say hello. Like, hello, Henlo. That's such a good one. Hi, Fick. How are you doing? Welcome in. Great to see you today. Today, I am going to be working on trying to finalize this PNG tuber, some of the pieces I need to post and sell her on Etsy. So I gotta figure out where I saved. It's probably in here. Lily Page, yep. Okay, sweet. And I have my assets needed. Okay, baby. No. You just had your food. You just had your food. He literally moved down my mic button. Here, lay in my lap. Come lay in my lap, right here, cozy. Cozy. There you go. Hi, Lucky Mice. Welcome in. Great to see you. Hello. Okay, so here is what we need. Our main graphic. This is gonna be, it's looking pretty sharp after, now that I'm revisiting it. It's been a few days. Gonna move everything down and over a bit. Definitely getting scrunched, running out of room here. Oh, is she locked? Yes, she is. Let's move her down. There you go. Better. I don't know how exactly, but I got a bit more comfortable with the fact that I don't have control over everything. I know, right? It's one of the, I think it's one of the, like, the hardest and easiest things to understand at the same time, you know? Because it's like, it can be hard to accept, but like once you accept it, it just like, it makes everything just flow so much better. It's like we do not have control over everything. There are things you have control over and there are things you don't have control over. I actually had this page my mom gave me a while back that I really liked. It was this little page that showed like what you do have control over and what you don't. And what you don't, you just gotta let go and let it be as is. And, you know, there's a bright way to look at it too. There's a fun way to look at it, which is like the things you don't have control over, it's kind of a mini game. It's kind of a mystery. It's kind of fun. You don't always know what's gonna happen. And that's a big part of what makes life worth living, I'd say, is there are pieces of it that are beautiful, beautifully unknown. And the more we can lean into that, I think the better we'll end up feeling. Okay, I'm trying to see, is there anything else? Let me see what this stripe looks like. Darker. Nope, absolutely not the answer. Let me look. Let's take a gander at Etsy. That one's really pretty. I really like how bubbly it is. I don't really have multiple face expressions, but like this one, yeah, hers just says one emotion. Mine is just one emotion too. So that's like something to consider putting in there. I like how she's popping out more at the side. I think mine fits definitely like the same aesthetic / vibe as the other ones. I don't really have like a background like that, but I think it's fine because that one doesn't. Good morning, Starfunk! Great to see you. How's your morning going? Happy Thursday. Yeah, the weird thing is that I asked a lot of people how they accepted it, and they said that they actually don't know, they just did. Now that I got a bit better at it, I must say I also have no idea what changed. You're like, I feel this acceptance, but I don't know what I actually did. Yeah, no, for sure. It's, I think it's a never-ending, like, struggle, too, that people struggle with as well. Because I think you can go through stages where you are more accepting of it, but then you can go back to, resistance again. Or, like, or worrying about it again. So I think there's a lot of pieces of it. Oh, I was just caught by this one. That one's pretty. It's a really pretty art style. Yeah, I think it ebbs and it flows. It ebbs and it flows for sure. I think one of the biggest things that's helped me recently with just everything, with the mental state, is just like beliefs. Like the things you believe and the things that the fundamental principles that you go back to that help you and that work for you. There's a lot that I have. I have a hard time thinking of them exactly off the top of my head. But you have to kind of train your mindset to go back to these things. You have to rewire your brain. So for example, this is a simple example, but when I want to do exercise, I personally struggle with the black and white mindset. If you've never heard of that before, it means you tend to push yourself into extremes. People can develop that from lots of things, like from their childhood. Basically, it's like a psychological defense mechanism. Anyways, I have a pretty black and white thinking mindset where I'll push things to the extreme. It's like it's either yes or no. I'm either doing it or not. I struggle to understand the gray area. I think I can give the gray area to other people, but for myself, I had struggled to. Anyways, all this to say, a mindset a belief, a core belief that I developed that really helped me a ton with things like exercise or starting a creative project is some is better than none, right? It's a mantra. It's a belief that I go back to. So it's like, if I am feeling really tired today, but I know that I committed that I want to work on exercising and going to the gym today, well, I can go for 5 minutes. I could literally show up for 5 minutes and leave if I want to. I'm not locked into anything. Talk about levels of control, right? Because sometimes we feel like we're locked into something too. I'm not locked in. I can go for 5 minutes, but some is better than none. Half a walk is better than no walk at all if you're not going to do the full block that you normally do. Going to the gym for 30 minutes, better than not going at all. Right? So, and that's only one belief of many that I've personally started to develop over the years that have helped me, and they're positive ones that have really, really helped bring a lot of peace to the mental stuff, to some of the unknown, to some of the things we can't control. So I always encourage people to really think about, and you can get these beliefs from lots of different places. It could be from influencers that you follow, that there's something that they say commonly that really helps you. For example, influencer I look up to a lot named Sean Cannell, he says like everything is figure outable. So if you feel like you're nervous or you don't know how you're gonna start figuring out how to do a specific thing, maybe it's a big project like learning how to write a book, or you're gonna work on a game development project, a really big project. Everything is figure outable. It's gonna be figure outable, right? So you can pull these everywhere, and you just, every time you come across these like giant mental hills, you go back to those core beliefs and you remind yourself these things, and it brings a lot of comfort and it helps you work through. So that's like a huge thing that's personally I felt has been like a big life changer, and you just keep adding more tools to your tool bag of those different beliefs and those phrases and those things that can help. Good morning, Kat. How are you doing? Welcome in. Also, Rusty, congrats on your 5-stream streak. Black Alchemist, thank you for the posture check. Also, Black, welcome in. Hope you're doing amazing. Warren, Nugget of Wisdom. Warren, choose a number between 1 and 100. Sorry, I missed it. Three nuggets of wisdom. You can choose 3 then. 3 numbers between 0 and 100. And Black, thank you for the hydrate. It usually takes me a second to look over at my dashboard here since I have 2 separate chats I have to look at. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, I'll do it. Let me just catch up with chat really quick. Been sleeping bad lately. Dude. Bad sleep is such a struggle. Do you have a morning routine? A nighttime routine, Starfunk? Low-key been losing sleep off a new crush, but you know, dude. your tummy's turning. The butterflies are flying around. I meant that more as I have anxiety more than trying to be a debonair. Dude, I hear you. I can, like, I struggle with that too, whether it's a bad thing or it's a good thing. If it's negative, the anxiety will keep me awake. If it's positive, like I'm excited about a creative project or idea, I can't sleep. So I totally understand that. More than trying to be a debonair. I'm sorry to hear that though. Something that okay, here's another belief. Yes, I absolutely will, Warren. Here's another belief on the topic of beliefs I was just talking about. It's like, this is another, more of a mantra than a belief, is like, if you're struggling with sleeping, it's okay, because as long as your body is resting, even if you're laying down and you're just laying in bed, at least your body is resting. See, there's a way more positive way to spin it and to look at it to help bring more peace and not stress yourself out. Because humans are great at stressing themselves out. They are. There's a podcast I was listening to. I don't remember the full three, I don't think, off the top of my head, but she said from the beginning of the time the human brain was built to do three things. The first thing was seek pleasure. The second thing was avoid pain. And the third thing was something about patterns, or like, the third thing was your brain tries to find the most optimal way to utilize energy. Basically, like, how can it do the least amount and get the most reward, like, type thing. So those are like three things since the beginning of time the human brain was like built to do, which I thought was like pretty interesting to hear about. Now, where I was going with that thought, I don't know, but now you know those three facts, so congratulations. Okay, let's read Desiderata. Hopefully I said it right. This is a poem that Warren recommended. It's a really good one. I read it before, actually. As he said, it's one of his favorite poems. Let's hear. I'll pull it up here on screen. I'm gonna pause the music because I don't feel like jazz music is very fitting for this poem, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna try to set the atmosphere a little bit better here. Give me a moment. Hi, Monstikama. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but hello. Hi, Tara. Thursday stream. Yes. We gotta hit our 3 streams this week. And since I didn't stream on Monday, we got our Tuesday, Thursday, Friday stream this week. Okay, here we go. Desiderata, original text. This is the original text of the book where Desiderata was first published. Go placidly, amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may be vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery, but let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaging. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. That's one of my favorite lines of this poem. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe no less than the trees and the stars. You have the right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its shame, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. By Max Ehrmann in 1927. Oh, this is in 1927? Interesting. Yeah, so this is Desiderata. I don't know a lot about this poem, but I know Warren recommended us to read it on stream in place of a nugget of wisdom. But I liked this poem a lot. It brought me a lot of peace, especially actually when he first sent it to me. I was especially honestly struggling with some stuff. So this is a good one. Like I said, my favorite part of this poem is many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. And that kind of goes back to the thought of like, if you are tired, if you are angry, if you are really sad because something really sad just happened, you don't want to make like really big life decisions necessarily in those moments or like act on those feelings immediately. It's like you give yourself time, give yourself rest, give yourself a moment to reset, because it's like though when you're in the midst of your fears or fatigue or like loneliness, I feel like that's when you can literally make the worst decisions. So it's like literally give yourself a chance to relax and to have a moment to be at peace and reset yourself, because those are the times when evil like strikes, is like in the times that you're struggling, for sure. So I think that's one that I really liked, because it's like, yeah, just give yourself a moment, man, to like relax, reset, and then make the decision. Something like that. It's a good one though. I liked this poem a lot. It's a good one. Thank you for sharing, Warren. I appreciate it. And hopefully this helps somebody else out there today. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let's play our jazz. Lion, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Appreciate you. Also, welcome in. How's it going? Hi, TL. Good to see you. Pokey, great to see you. Welcome in. How are your projects going? Also, Tara, I don't know if I said good morning, but good morning, and I hope you're doing awesome. Dude, my bedtime routine hasn't changed. I work out and eat well and cut the electronics an hour before bed. I'm just like, Dude, sometimes it's like you're just not sleeping well because you're scared that you're not going to sleep well. You know what I mean? Gotta love the human brain. Gotta love the human experience, man. Anxiety actually gets rid of your tiredness hormones. Your brain is literally saying you cannot sleep here. There are enemies nearby. It's Minecraft, dude. You cannot sleep. There are enemies nearby. Dude, Minecraft literally putting that stuff on our... What the heck? Yeah, no, it is, because your body is like on high alert. Yeah. Yep. Yesterday my skincare night to sound beautiful and porcelain, but even an adult-sized dose of melatonin and I punched through it after 4 hours, man. I feel learnt on brain, of course. Doing well, Lion. How are you? Halt. If you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Exactly. Also, welcome in Racy. Yeah, you tell yourself that. You go, halt. We're not making decisions. We're tired. We're lonely. We're angry. We give ourselves some rest. And then we make a choice. 𝐭𝐤𝐵_blob. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl. And I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. How are you doing, friend? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Kaylin, so great to see you this So I was gonna say, so great to see you this good morning. I was just merging all my words together. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Elf. Good to see you. Worm on string PNG tuber. Isn't that hilarious? I saw this one and I was like, they're actually really nicely done too. Dude, the worm on string, I was so like obsessed with those. Oh gosh. Hi, Zola. Good morning. Good to see you. Jojo, welcome in. I'm doing well. How about yourself? It's literally Minecraft. You cannot sleep now. There are monsters nearby. That's so funny. 70% off. Okay, that's interesting. They literally put the logo like in the, and then they have a video for like the animation of things coming in. That's interesting too. Never seen that before. Yo, this is the tree dude from My Hero Academia. No, it doesn't look exactly like him, but it's a tree dude. Adoptable creep floral plant. Interesting. I'm just looking at some of these for examples again of like how they... That's cute. I just like the 2 because it really is like pretty straightforward. That's pretty style. Doo-doo. Hi, Observer Andrea. Welcome in. Ginkgo, thanks for the save your work. I haven't made any changes yet, I don't think, but let me I'll just save anyways here. Thank you. I know. Yeah, I've seen some of it. You have like 10 worms on a string, like you kept them all? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Yes, let's go! Happy to hear you're doing good. Doing good, we take those wins. We take the big W's. One of my friends, for some reason my brain just merged all that together for a second and I literally read, one of my friends is a friendly worm. I was like, what? One of my friends did a not family friendly worm on a string cosplay at MagFest. She gave me a yellow worm on a string too. Huge W. That's funny. Dude, people think of some crazy cosplay ideas at cons. I'm always blown away. I want a friendly worm friend. One of my friends is a worm and I still love them. Wow. One of my friends is a friend. Woo! Dude, maybe I'm the worm with the way I'm reading stuff right now. Gosh dang. Ginkgo, how are you doing? That's a fun name to say. Welcome in. With looking for VTuber assets and there, more and more of it is blatant AI art. Yeah, you can. The AI art definitely has a specific look, for sure. VTubing backgrounds, yeah. And I feel like backgrounds are harder to tell. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Nice. I don't watch Jujutsu. Little dark for me, but the concept's great. My partner really loves it, and he talks to me about it all the time. Much better than the first. The score got better for me. Went from a 5 to 7.5 out of 10. Oh, nice. So season 2 picked it up for you. Gotta love it when your brain tries to autocorrect. That's totally what it's doing. It's autocorrecting. That's right, Andrea. Not worms, but I did used to have pet snails. Like, actually, like, alive, like, pet snails or, like, stuffed animals. Like, legit. But are you friendly? That's the question. I think so. Unless you're talking to Void Saya. Welcome, Dirts in the Wormfire Star. Welcome, Dirts, to the Wormfire Star. I like worm. They wriggle. Oh, goodness. My mom was telling me the other day how one of her students found a worm and was bringing it to everybody on the playground. And of course it caused a ton of chaos. And then those are the things that you forget that you do when you're a kid, where you think a worm is like the coolest thing and you're like showing everybody. You're like, look at this worm I found. And it's like, you just don't do that when you're an adult. I mean, maybe some of y'all do. I mean, I haven't like done that with a worm in a long time, but it's just the joys of being a kid. Not a care in the world. You just like, wow, man, look at this cool thing. Good, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Learn a lot from your live 2D videos, by the way, thanks. You are so welcome. Thank you for supporting me on YouTube and being here on Twitch. It means a lot to me that you stop by and you thank me for what I've done. I super mega appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And I hope that all your projects are going absolutely wonderfully right now. What are you working on, Ginkgo? Are you working on a VTuber for a stream, for content you want to start doing? Please tell me more about it. I'd love to hear. Pick said, yeah, quite dark, I get that. Konosuba also had the 3rd season now. You have a laugh, it's amazing. Ooh, cool. Yeah, y'all have recommended so many animes that I have to start watching. Currently I am watching My Hero Academia, Naruto, and chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers, which they're on episode like 8, but I'm watching the dub and they're only dubbed up to like episode 6, I think. And the last 2 episodes were fire, dude. Honestly, it's been so good. If y'all haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's good. It's really good anime. It's fun. And it's just like, I just really enjoyed it. It's a very interesting direction for an isekai. Now, not that I've seen a ton of isekais and know like all the directions they've taken, but it's like it's a cool concept. I like it a lot. And the characters are fun. It's been good. It's been good so far. Yeah, Dungeon Meshi. I know. I gotta add. I need to throw. Oh yeah, I'm watching Black Clover too. I've been going a little bit slow on Black Clover, but starting too many large animes right now. I need to start smaller ones. But I think the Chillin' in Another World one is only gonna go to 12 episodes. But I mean, already with how it's going, I hope they make a season 2 because I'm loving it so much so far. And the main girl character's design is so pretty. Actually, alive snails are really cute. They even like throw their house at you, not off of them because it's attached when they're angry. Like their shell? My worms don't wiggle wiggle, they crawl. Are you the person who'd ask, would you still love me if I were a worm? Oh, totally. 100%. I did that with crickets. He used to scare the other kids in the playground. You're like, look at the cricket I found. We have free 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐲. You could go out there and pick up a worm right now. I know. I know. It's still possible. I have not seen the Scott Pilgrim anime. I've seen the movie, of course. It's a classic. Really wonderful. But I don't even think I knew that they made an anime. Is it good? Yep. Oh yeah, Free Run. I've watched the first episode of Free Run. A little all over the board with anime right now, low key. I'm so slow to watch anime, but zoom through manga. Yeah, right? Some people, I guess, lean into reading manga more, and then some lean into watching anime more. Also, hi, Stars! How are you doing? Welcome in. So lovely to see you. Which season of Naruto and My Hero Academia did you watch? I just started Shippuden. I'm like at the beginning of Shippuden for Naruto. And I'm on season 2 for My Hero Academia. We're like right at the edge of the tournament arc. Right at the edge of the tournament arc. So like a few decently, I'm gonna say more than a few episodes into season 2 now for My Hero. Interesting automa. Yeah, there's she. If you're quiet, you can hear them crunch cucumber when they eat it. Whoa! That's so interesting. Listening to a snail eat cucumber. They eat cucumber. They're like little like slime. I feel like they wouldn't be able to eat a cucumber. They just don't feel like strong enough. Do they have teeth? How do they eat cucumber? I guess I don't know much about snails, huh? Oh, cool. That's epic. Okay, so you know what? I think the main graphic is honestly good, and we can always change it. This is the beautiful thing. Another great belief to live by. This is the beautiful thing. We can always go back and change it, Gems. This is not the final. This is good enough though, and it works. So this is gonna be the main one. Oh yeah, I guess I was deciding if I should add a bubble of some sort. Yeah, I think I'll add a bubble that says one expression. Well, it has one expression and one toggle. And I can also just add that in the description. I don't want to like, I mean, I feel like you can pretty much see that there's only one expression here. We'll put it, and if anybody gets confused, of course, I can add some extra clarity later, because I don't want to just like add words to add words, because I like this. I think it's a clean look. So we're going to add the next piece, which is we got the main graphic. We do need to take some videos with it. How it works. Graphic, and then the custom commission me page. So we'll do another one. That's how it works. So let's do another 5x5. Actually, I don't know which size. Which size of this? I'm gonna relook it up. We'll relook up what size we need. They have something called a radula, which is basically thousands of microscopic teeth. That's wild! Interesting. Okay. Dude, learning more facts about snails today. What a thoughtful Thursday. Thank you, Starfunk. My character, Lily. This is the hard part, Gems, about creating like pre-made assets like this. You make a character and you're like, no! I don't want to let her go. I'm not gonna sell her. She's mine. And then you're like, you want to like add them and like keep them for like a game concept or something. Cause she kind of looked like a farmer, like frog girl or something. And then I was like, but for my game that I hope to make one day, that's very Stardew Valley-esque. I can't get rid of her, but it's okay. There will be plenty of more ideas. There will be plenty more. Subscribe now for more critter facts. Let's go. That's wild to me that they can eat a cucumber. I just can't imagine a snail eating a cucumber. I just feel like that it feels like an impossibility to me, just imagining that. And thank you. Yeah, I just duplicated these ones. They're not like fully drawn, but you know what? It's fine. Instead, it's great. We'll just let it be as it is. I'm ready. I want to put this up on the store because it's been a long time coming. Yeah, Animal Crossing Froggy character girl. She totally does. She totally does. How would y'all feel if they started adding like humanoid like villagers to Animal Crossing? Or do you think that's like absolutely a no? They can only stick to animal characters for the villager, other villagers. I think we all wondered that. I think if you've played Animal Crossing, we have all wondered, why are there no other human characters? I don't know if they ever explain it in the lore, but I'm definitely curious. Soy Pajiro _4122. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome in. The petals are shaped like a little crown. Yes! Thank you. I appreciate it. Boot choice for a fit in stream. Oh, leaning towards first pair. Oh, let me see. Yes. Let's take a look. Here's most of the fit. Love the coat. The leather pants, or what looks to be leather pants. Nice. Ooh, this hat goes really well with this jacket. The like a little dash of gold. Let's see. The first one or the second one? I think these ones have a little bit more like style, if you want to like push the style even more. I think these ones are a little bit more subtle. So I guess it depends on what... I guess it depends on what look you're going for. I can see both working. Subtle is not my game. Then I would say go with these ones. If you're trying to go for like an even like sharper, like more intense look, you go with those ones for sure. Okay. Sweet. Send it then. Lean fully into it. Alf, the real questions. Human characters in Animal Crossing is beyond the pale. Yeah, no problem. Okay, before we start this next page, I'm gonna take a brief moment here to just make some food. I'll be here. I'm just gonna walk into the kitchen. So hear me. Like this ink candle. Wild cherry blossom. My fan is literally blowing the lighter out. Please. Alright, food is a cooking. I'm making this little like sausage and egg like gravy bowl thing for breakfast. Hello, Levity. Great to see you. I'm doing well. How are you? I was just lighting a candle and I have my fan on and I kept blowing the lighter flame out, so I couldn't light the candle. Okay, let's take a look. Etsy image size. 2,000 for the shortest side of the image. Thumbnail. Dude, why can't they just give me... Bruh. Shop icon. Profile picture. Mini shop banner. What size? I guess I could just check what size this is. Edit. Image, here we go. Wait, what? Oh, canvas size. Yes, I'm cooking a candle, elf. No. I was just lighting my candle on my way back. The new pad. Wait, what do you mean the new pad? I feel so sleepy right now, but I don't want to sleep. I still want to watch some anime. Do it. Watch an episode. What anime are you thinking? Oh, your place of residence? The new pad is my place of residence. I got it, I got it. Okay. I'll answer this question, but give me a second. Let me go stir the food because it needs to go back in for a minute.
Wow!
Yo! JoJo! What the heck?
Wow!
I come back to see chaos! Wow, my gifted subs are actually working. The alerts are actually working. JoJo, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Fictro. 2 gifted subs in the channel. 1 to Starfunk. And 1 to Fictro. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you. Can we get some love and hype in the chat? Yo! Big love, big hype. I don't know why that random hat emoji got thrown in there. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate it. Also, let me move my counter. We're at 2 out of 5 for a sticker giveaway. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. It helps me continue to do what I love. And Fictro, I hope you enjoy your emotes. And Starfunk, enjoy your emotes. Sienna, welcome in. How are you doing? For my friends watching on YouTube, by the way, I am also live streaming on Twitch. If you want to check out my Twitch, you can check out the description on YouTube. I am streaming on both, so if you hear me chatting with some other folks, that is who I'm talking with, but welcome. So happy to have you here. Yeah. Okay, let me go grab my food, and then I will answer the question. Okay, I'm back. This is, okay, so it's 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. So let's make a new one that's 2000 by 2000. Okay, so how am I liking the new place? For those who don't know, I recently moved. I have my own place for the first time. And, honestly, at first, I really struggled. Like, it was pretty hard to, like, get used to. Mostly it like felt very lonely, but honestly that feeling faded a lot quicker than I thought. And there are still days where it's kind of a little tough, but like literally overall, I can't even tell you how nice it is to just have your own place. I mean, you know, but like I just feel like so free, like I can do anything I want, like cooking all my own meals, like having my complete own routine. You can have that with other people, but when you have your own place, you really have a lot of ownership and independence of who you're, like, where you are, what you're doing, who you are. It's like, it's so empowering. It's very empowering, and it's like a really good step of like independence. Hold on guys, give me a second. Come here, buddy. Yeah, it's it's so much freedom, and it just feels great. Like there's so many cool things like that I've been able to implement into my routine now, and it just makes me feel really independent and strong, and like I can take care of myself, and that's like a feeling like no other, and nobody can take that away from you. You know, you own that, you experience that, you know what it feels like, and you carry that into the rest of your life. So honestly, amazing. I'm very, very thankful. Like I said, there are some hard days, but like overall feels very good. I hugged my mom and sister goodbye once I moved out. I was like, oh my god, my mama, I know, right? You're like, no. But the freedom, yeah. Being able to be in a DGen and VRC until 7 a.m. is so nice, right? And nobody can judge you for it except yourself, because it's just you, right? Having your own place so nice, right, Victro? It so is. I share my flat with people now, but before that I was alone in one. I definitely want to get back to that position. Yeah, it's like, it just gives you so much space. Hi Talon, good morning. How's it going? Yeah, it's really good. No words to even describe it, honestly. And plus I love cooking, like being able to cook my own meals and like all that stuff has been really fun. This weekend I'm really hoping to bake. I want to start learning how to be like a really great baker and bake some crazy cupcakes and cakes and stuff. Cakes are really hard, so I'm starting with cupcakes. And I'm gonna do like, I've started a Pinterest board called Becoming a Cupcake Queen. It is my goal. Becoming a cupcake queen. Here's some that I've saved. These are the first ones I'm gonna make, these peanut butter chocolate cupcakes. So I might be making these this weekend. Although it seems like a pretty high skill level to start with, so it might be a bad choice. But I'm gonna do my best. Okay. I can't use the type tool? Dog. Could not use the type tool because the scratch discs are full. No. What do you mean the scratch discs are full? I'll just take my main C drive off of it because it's only at 6 gigs, which I definitely need to fix. Yo, the Spec Panther Mo 27. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. How are you doing, Spec? Yeah, I haven't done as much meal prep as I want. That is the one thing. I've kind of been making stuff as I go, but more meal prep would be great. Is Cupcake Wars like a show? What's a PSB? What? I've never even seen that file type in my life. Did they change Photoshop files to PSBs instead of PSD? What? I'm so confused right now. Can you make cupcakes that make your taste senses go Ritz? I don't know, I haven't really made many yet. I've made like gluten-free red velvet cupcakes, they turned out pretty good. I made like patriotic themed red velvet cupcakes last year for the 4th, and they turned out pretty good. Soup Girl Summer, Soup Girl Winter, Soup Girl Millennium. Cupcake Wars was a show on Food Network. It was chopped with cupcakes. Sweet. So it's like people just made like who could make the better cupcake. Okay, I guess I'll just save it here. How it works. And then let me save this in the Lily folder. There we go. Yo, 𝐄𝐬𝐨! It's so great to see you! Oh my gosh, little orange with the blanket. Or did you say, wait, is your logo a peach or an orange? I remember we had this conversation. You're a peach! I was like, I knew it! My views have deceived me. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, the baby, that's so funny. What have you been up to? It's so good to see ya. Baby Yaga. 𝐄𝐬𝐨, did you see the new Ahri skin, the Fakers, the Hall of Fame skin? So cool. Yeah, it's really pretty. Here, let me show you. I think Lion dropped it in the general. Yeah. I love the rendering on the crown. It's so beautiful. You're now an art director for Disney Lorcano. That's so cool. Congratulations. Could not save it, dog. Yeah, that one turned out really pretty. This one is Risen Legend LeBlanc too, which Lion had shared. The truest faker experience is not using skins. That's true. Yeah, it's 500. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, it's really pretty. How you been feeling about just work stuff and career stuff in general, 𝐄𝐬𝐨? The community got together so they ban Ahri every game so people cannot play with that skin. That'd be so sad. Sounds good, Starfunk. Enjoy the meeting. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to talk with you. Excuse me. It was great to talk with you. Kaylin said I had to switch to my laptop because the Twitch app does not like me today. Dude, the Twitch app is honestly always jank. Awesome, everything's good. That's so good to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. How about you? It's going pretty well. Going pretty good. Still working at HTC. Working on tons of side projects. One of my big goals right now is one of my big goals right now is to sell some like digital assets, some like pre-made VTuber models, PNG models. And this is one of the characters I made. Lily. Let me show you her on VideoTube. I'm trying to put together the assets right now. Like the final pieces to put up on Etsy and all that. But this is her, and then I have the boba toggle too. I think I'm gonna make a pack too of like hands holding different like flavored bobas and stuff, and then let people like commission a custom like boba / skin tone. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how she turned out. I'm gonna do some type of theme next. I haven't decided. I've been debating back and forth between like animal theme or like a fruit themed characters. Do like a little pack of them and stuff. And I recently finished this commission. Here's the sketch. Here's the painting. I have a version of her with angel wings. And then her bee wings. Got some close-ups. Pretty happy with how that one turned out. And then another commission of Olivia's character. She did like she does these pre-made like star signed based VTubers. And this is based off of this character here. Taurus. So yeah, I've been going pretty good. Been doing lots of drawing lately. Hi Gators, good to see ya. Oh my gosh, I love that. Ice cream flavors? That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, amazing. Yes. I'm gonna be so hungry. Yes, the pun, Victro. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. The only reason I don't argue too much against it, it is a lot, but it's a player, a really well-respected player that's been in the community and has just done so much. So it's like, you know, you can't put a value or a price on that. I see. It's still a lot though, because that's a lot of money like for any consumer to spend. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of money for any consumer to just like spend on a skin. So it doesn't really make that much sense, but I also see. But it's also probably just a cash grab. Yeah, for real. And I'm not trying to defend Riot, I'm just trying to defend the player. Faker. I wonder Faker's thoughts on it. I wonder if he's made any statements. The snail sipping on the drink, that's such a cute emote. Rattle me around like a maraca, try to make me do silly clown dance. I know. I gotta figure out why I keep having nightmares about my computer getting hacked. This is like the 12th time it happened. Really? Maybe it is getting hacked. Maybe a sign is trying to come to you through your dreams. Yeah. Faker literally don't use any skins, which is the irony of that is kind of hilarious. Interesting. So, the skin should be free, in that case. Honestly, that is what they should have done. They should have just made the skin free, now that I think about it. Because it's more of like a give back then, like to the community. Thank you for the save your work, the posture check, the hydrate, just took a sip of water. This, I don't know why this isn't letting me save it. I don't know if it's the scratch disk. Why is it saving as a PSB? What even is that? Dude, my Photoshop is screen. Look at this. This is like slowly loading over here back. What is happening? Oh, maybe I did inches. Thank you, Kiwi. I was like, what's a PSB file? I was like, am I going crazy? Wait. Let me check the size of this. Because I tried to make 2,000 pixels, but I might have done 2,000 inches by 2,000 inches. Oh, and PSV, I didn't know that. Wow. What a learning experience. Okay. Oh my gosh. No wonder why. Dude, you're kidding me. I was like, what is a PSB file? And it's not saving. Wow. Okay. Wowie. 30K, dude. Okay. Yeah, it was inches that I accidentally made. Everything makes sense now. Let's take that one out. That is so good to know about PSB files. Terrifyingly big canvas. That's cool though, yeah, the League and Valorant murals and PSB. Yeah, especially a mural, because you want to preserve like the highest quality possible. What file size does it become a PSB, or can you manually save it as a PSB like no matter what size? Is Ari even worth a ban? I don't feel like she is, personally. Wondering why a 1080p video was so slow. Okay, you can manually save as a PSB. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know actually, because I did not know that about that file type. I never knew of it. 50,000 by 34,000. Wow. The craziness. Okay, let's take that one out. This should be right now. No, this is still a PSB. Hold on. 2,000 pixels by 2,000 pixels. Yep. I see. Yeah, because I dropped the menu down. I'm like, where is all the other options? It was like only PSB and like one other. I don't remember what the other one was. I literally thought it was like a mandala effect, and it was, there is no such thing as PSD files, and it was PSB this whole time, and I was losing my mind. That's literally what I thought. Large document format. Yep, there it is. I know, the memory size it might take. How it works. Okay, so this is like a direction file basically for them. I'm gonna make a YouTube video as well that like walks them through, but I'm gonna do new layer. Let's do a rectangle here. Okay, I'm trying to think. What are our steps? So how it works, we'll say step 1 is eyedropper tool. I love that you can just eyedropper straight from the canvas now. It's so good. Step 1. Hi office, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm probably gonna do like a maybe let's just fill the whole canvas for now. I'm gonna open an Illustrator file so I can get a rounded little like bubble. Question time. What's your advice for someone who might be experiencing a creative block but has yet to build up the habit to be able to push through it? Honestly, it depends. What do you think the creative block? I think there's types of creative blocks. What is the creative block? Is it that you're struggling from ideas, or is it are you struggling to take action on your ideas? And if you're struggling to take action, is it because of a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration, a lack of energy? What is the source? Where is the source coming from? That's the first question I'd have for you, because I think it depends on that. Because there's different solutions to different problems depending on like the type of creative block you're having. Because sometimes the answer to your creative block is taking a break if you're working on too many projects at once. You know what I mean? So it depends on what that is. So give me more info there, and I think I can give you some better, more targeted advice. Picture says she gets an extra charge if she gets a takedown. Basically, she is super mobile. She does. The extra charge is nice. I'm actually really glad they added that. They also changed her healing from passive so that laning is better as well. You know what I learned? Like, I know this is like so obvious, I feel like, in Ahri, but I didn't really start putting it into practice till I was playing her recently, which is the fact that when you click W, her fox spirits, they give her movement speed. So it's like really good to actually like dodge abilities. It's like really good in laning phase for dodging abilities and then like trading and like doing damage back. And for some reason that didn't click for me until way later. I was like, oh. Blue feline. I'm a canine. I appear to be lost. Direct me to the art side of Twitch. Well, welcome. You have made it. Congratulations. Doing well, office. How about you? Shopping for groceries? Nice. What was your favorite grocery that you got? Most excited thing? Thing that you are most excited to eat? Kaylin said, I'm struggling with the ability to get myself to do the thing. I'm not like I've been working too much on things, if anything. It feels like I haven't been doing much at all. I'm just finding it difficult to sit down and dedicate myself to a task. Yeah. Okay. So it seems to me like when building up a habit, it's going to come with discipline. I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably not going to feel like it. You're going to sit down and you're going to be like, I really want to do something else. A million of the other things you might do, browse the internet, play a game, whatever you're feeling like doing. And the truth is, you're going to have to push through that feeling. You're going to have to push through that feeling because ultimately our feelings can, as I mentioned earlier, the brain was designed from the beginning of time to want to do three things. 1, avoid pain. 2, seek pleasure. 3, to find the easiest and simplest way to do stuff. Those are the 3 things that we're constantly fighting against. And creativity is kind of something that comes from a higher place, right? It comes from pushing beyond those instantaneous feelings sometimes to just go and to start doing the thing. So you're going to probably have to push through some of those feelings. There could be other stuff that's going on with it. Is like you're like, in the back of your brain, you don't want to start something because this is just an example. Maybe you're afraid you might fail. So your brain is actively trying to avoid that pain, so you decide to do something else. You might not be super consciously aware, and I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that's just an example of what it can look like when a creative person is struggling to take action on their projects, right? My best advice is that you're going to have to start learning how to push through that and build the habit, which is you sit down and you try for 5 minutes. You don't have to do 30 minutes. You don't have to do an hour. You could just sit down and start. And everybody's creative process is different. For me, the starting is the hardest part. But once I hit flow state, I can tell you right now, when I sit down to start any art project, 90% of the time, I don't feel like I want to do it right now. 90% of the time. Dude, when I'm in that 10% of the time where I actually really want to work on something, I'm like, dog, let's go. Because then it's so much easier, right? It's so much easier to start doing the thing. But 90% of the time, I don't feel like it at first. I don't feel like it at first. Because there's this resistance, there's this wall that you have to push through. And that's just starting whatever you're doing. Because our society and our culture is so much built to get instant gratification from doing a million other things right now. Checking social media, going to browse YouTube, playing a video game. And again, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. You can absolutely do that. But when it's time to work and you want to sit down and work on a project, you gotta get to it. The biggest struggle for me is I want to do the thing, but when I sit down, my mind blanks and it's like I can't get my brain to work. Yeah, so I think something that helped me a lot. Also, hi Drinkwater, welcome in. Is writing out the steps. If your mind goes blank, can you ask yourself, do you think this is something you could try, 𝐂𝐮? Like, ask yourself, what is the first step I need to take in order to achieve this goal? So for example, if you're working on a YouTube video, what is the first step I need to do to work on this video? First step is I'm gonna go research. I'm gonna go, although that could be a trap for some people because then they keep getting caught in the research stage and they never actually work on it. And if you know that, then you're gonna skip that stage for now because you just want to start working on getting like projects done. So then in that case, okay, first step is I'm gonna script. Your brain blanks, you can't think of anything. You got ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you at least with the start of the idea, and then you can build off of that. I use it a lot when I need to kickstart my brain. It's a great place to start with ideas, and then you can build off of it and do your own. Step 1, sit down. Exactly. Step 2, pick up the pencil. That literally sometimes you need to break it down to that level because it's like we get so caught up in the distractions and the things around us that it's like you need to actually set yourself up for success to be able to do the thing. Yeah, piecemeal it so it's more manageable. Exactly. Step 1, you just sit down and you can say, what is literally the first thing I need to do? Because sometimes it's just overwhelming. You have a lot of tasks. Yeah, and Pirate Software, amazing content creator, by the way. Highly recommend y'all check him out if you haven't. Step 1 is stop punishing yourself. That's right. You gotta treat yourself with kindness. You gotta be kind to yourself. And you can simultaneously be kind to yourself and push yourself to do the hard work. You can do both at the same time. Right? Step 1, draw a line. Step 2, profit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Also, hi Book Snail, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so I would say piecemeal it and also set a timer for yourself, 30 minutes. Say, I'm gonna try to be focused for 30 minutes. Whatever I'm doing, just try to make some progress on this piece or this thing that I'm about to work on. And then after 30 minutes, you can get up and go do anything you want. But at least you set that zone. You gotta find little tricks that work for you, and that might not work for you. Everybody needs to find the things that works for them, because your body and your mind is gonna find its own ways to resist the hard work. Right? Resisting pain in any way that it can and maximizing any way that it can feel pleasure. And it's even harder to do the hard things these days, like start a project, because of the way our world is moving and the way our world is designed with this instant gratification. Everybody's designed to get it now, want it now, see it now. But that's something that we have to actively fight against. I watched your mobile PNG tour video, definitely gonna try it out. Yeah, do it! Awesome! Are you thinking of doing content creation, Drinkwater? Yes, I'm working on this one right now. This is Lily. I'm gonna be selling her on Etsy. You can see I got her pulled up on screen. It's the original character that I made. Excited for that one. I feel like I'm the only person on Twitch that doesn't watch Pirate Software. You should watch Pirate Software. His content is great. I really like his short form content. He always has something really interesting to say about like all topics. He's always a really interesting opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got this, 𝐂𝐮. You got this. I know you have so many ideas and so many things you want to work on. Don't you think you owe it to yourself to start putting that time in? You push yourself. You could be gentle and you could love yourself and be kind to yourself, but you also push yourself. Because it is the ultimate act of self-love. there's something that you're chasing and a dream you're chasing and something that you want to try that is going to reward your future self, right? You're not getting the instant reward necessarily right when you started drawing, but once you finish it, oh man, your future self is excited to see that final product, that finished piece. And of course, you know, falling in love with the journey and the process is really valuable, so that you are really enjoying the process. That is the ultimate goal. I have a crazy idea. Can I share it here in chat? Of course. Step 1, touch the grass and sun. Yeah, touch the sun, for sure. Step 2, sit down. Step 3, write the script of your master plan. Step 4, search materials. Step 5, remember to check copyright laws. Peace. Dude, I think copyright laws needed to go first in that step. That's funny. Touch the sun. Build a rocket ship and touch the sun. Yes. Download the asset. Okay, I think it's actually going to be kind of hard to make this how it works until I actually upload like everything to why can't I think of the word Etsy? Etsy! Because I don't actually know I want to be able to walk them like straight through, so I'll probably make the video first. I need to make sure I save avatar. Desktop. And this will go in the Lily folder. Oh, I have it in here. We'll just do Lily avatar _ by Syafire. Okay. The jumper. I have it in me to become powerful. I need only to grasp it. Firmly grasp it. We are just talking about kind of what it takes to be able to push yourself to do the hard things, the creative things, all that comes with it. There's so many different like little things you can do too. For example, like if you really love ice cream and my bad, I was stretching. And if you really love ice cream and you work on a project, you say, okay, I'll work on this project for an hour, and then you can reward yourself with ice cream, right? It doesn't have to be ice cream. You can replace that with anything that you like, of course. But there's just these little tricks and these little things that you can do to kind of help get yourself on track. It all comes down to like self-management, really. How do you manage yourself so that you can get the things done? I honestly think the hardest part for like 90% of people is just the execution, like doing the thing. A lot of people get stuck in the dreamer state. I want to do this, I want to do this. You have all these ideas, but you gotta actually sit down and start working the idea. And I think that's the hardest part that a lot of people struggle with. But there are a lot of tools to be able to start doing it. And the more you start creating and the more you do it, the easier it gets. Not perfect, but the easier it gets. For sure. Start a local fashion and home decor business, but I'm not sure about how to sell and advertise my biz. I have 2 ideas so far. Remodel a vintage kids stroller to become a vendor cart. Already have that, or just a web shop. I don't like the web shop idea as much because of the physical space issue I have right now. Yeah. So, remodeling a vintage kids stroller. So, to become a vendor cart. So, how would you sell that? Like, what, are you going to sell it online? Like, put it up on, like, Etsy and then you'd, like, ship it to someone? Or, like, how would you physically sell it? I'm curious. You have to take the first step. The next one, then the next one, and the next one. That's right. Introvert _ IRL56. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star, my friend. Welcome in. Okay, so next we want to do a, this is gonna be a commission me. I'll have to change this to like an actual PNG one, but for now we'll just do, I'm gonna use Lily's text actually. Honestly, what worked for me the most was having you as my accountability buddy. LOL, not saying you have to since I know you're busy, but just having someone I don't want to disappoint check in made me really want to do the things. It helps. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. That's the kinds of things that help. That is the kind of thing that really, really helps. Yeah, I can definitely be your accountability, but I need to hold myself accountable to be your accountability buddy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hold myself accountable to be your accountability buddy. Rowan Works 69, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star, my friend. Dang it, I don't know what. Do I have the original text file in here? And Anoka Kai, thank you for the YouTube sub. You became a PNG tuber? I use multiple models, Anoka. Also, welcome in. I use multiple models depending on what I'm doing. So I have a 2D model, a 3D model, and like multiple PNG models. So it just depends on the vibe I'm going for. But how are you doing? Welcome in. Great to see you. 𝐒𝐿, how's it going? Great to see you. Welcome in. For all my friends watching on YouTube, I am also live streaming over on Twitch. So if you hear me chat with some folks and you're like, ooh, who's she talking to? That is who I am speaking with, but welcome in. So happy to have you here. If you want to check out my Twitch and you're on YouTube, you can check the description to find my Twitch link. Currently, I am working on a PNG tuber that I'm going to be selling on Etsy, like a pre-made one. I'm trying to start selling some VTuber models on places like Etsy. So that's a big hope of mine. This is my character Lily, so I'm just putting together some graphics and work so that I can start selling that and putting together that file. The vendor cart was meant, oh, for physical selling in markets. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'd say go for it. This is what I say, honestly, with every idea. And a lot of people be like, man, is this a good idea? I don't know. Like, you gotta just start like doing your ideas to see what happens. And you can do a lot of research and you can learn more about like marketing and starting businesses. But while you're doing that research, you should also be trying stuff and just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and like seeing what sticks. Because once things start sticking, you start to get a better feeling of what your skills are and what you're good at and what's going to work for you and your business plan. And that is unique to every single person. And the only way to start figuring that out is by starting to do the thing, sell the thing, and you start learning more about, okay, that worked well for me, that didn't work so well for me, what direction can I go in next, and how can I take all the information I've learned and then apply it. And that is an experience that can only be found through you actually starting to make these moves. And I always think of like, why not? Like, just get out there and create the thing. And if it fails, fantastic. We move on to the next thing. Great. Like, literally, who cares? Then you get to laugh about it. You get to laugh about it. And be like, wow, that was silly. I worked on this thing, didn't work out, but I learned a lot of cool things. Okay, let's go. Next project. I know it's easier said than done, but it's all about that mindset. Treating yourself with kindness and love, but also pushing yourself to do the things that you really care about. It is all in balance. Accountabilityception. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anoka says, can you be a PNG tuber if you're not able to show your avatar and game at the same time? Because I have a 3D model, but I struggle because I only have an iOS device. Oh, I see. Yeah, you still can be, because you don't necessarily need to use your VTuber. You can still use your VTuber and your mascot as like your branding elements. So like your banner, your profile picture, and your panels, like stuff like that. And then maybe you don't have it on screen. I don't see why not. But you said because you have a 3D model. Let's see. Well, okay, I'm confused though, because you said, can you be a PNG tuber, but you said you have a 3D model. So do you have a 3D model and a PNG tuber? Also, Anoka, I don't know. It's been a while since I checked out the app. but you can, it's worth checking out this video that I made on this mobile streaming device that also has like a VTuber element to it. I'm gonna send you a link to it for you to check it out. I don't know if you've seen this one, but this is a one that you can check out. But you'll need a PNG tuber, I believe, more so than a 3D model. But like I said, it's been a while since I've checked it out, so I'm not sure if they've added anything. But here's the link to that video so you can check it out at least. So that one's really good for kind of managing both. I liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty clever. Good morning, Sky. How are you doing? Great to see you. I'm here with breakfast. Yummy. I had egg and like sausage bowl. It was pretty good. Sorry I didn't come back from lurk yesterday. No problem. No, you're good. Chatty Cathy Aunt stopped by out of nowhere. And then you were in our hour-long conversations. Good morning, Corlith. Great to see you. How are you? Dang it, I don't know what font that is. Commission me. I don't know what font that is. Okay, I think. What? Where is it? Okay. We'll just delete that one. Commission me. What font is it? I could have sworn in the Lily page that I made a version of the text that was still the text so that I can go back and see what font it is, because I knew I'd run into this exact problem. Excuse me. I swear. Past me. Dude, come on. Maybe I didn't. Dang it. Dang it. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I can see that being a thing where PNG tubers use fan art with transparent PNGs as their model, and they switch every month. Have to be a disclaimer to make sure the PNG is appropriate for use. Yeah, definitely. Always make sure of that. Yeah, VTubers switch up their models quite a bit. It's pretty common. It's really good for just like a fresh look and perspective. That doesn't count for breaks though. You're allowed to self-care. Just take care, not give up on your dreams if you really want it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's this concept that I was thinking of that was like, when you get to a certain point with your projects and your creativity, you want to scale your time, scale your money, scale your health, right? A lot of people in the entrepreneur space and in like the business development passion, like all that type space, I feel like it's very common for people to talk about the concept of like, push, 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 don't give up, go do this, go do that. But people never like legitimately talk about health. Because I remember that's a thing that I always worried about, where I was like, dude, people never address though if you like actually have like mental health issues or like struggles, how to get around these things. And like raw pushing does help sometimes, like just going for it, but there's also an element again of like self-love and self-care that people just don't talk about enough. But I think once you start getting to new heights in your creativity and you have like all these projects and these things you're working on, you not only need to learn how to scale your time and scale your money if you're like building a business, but you gotta learn how to scale your health. Is like, and what I mean by that is like, how can you take care of yourself better and learn how to listen to the natural rhythms of your body so that you are simultaneously, of course, making progress on the things that you love, but giving yourself the space that you need, respecting yourself. I don't feel like people talk about it that much, but I am going to talk about it, and when I am addressing all these things, because I realize how important it is. And I ran into personally some pretty big mental health crises and stuff that kind of came out of nowhere for me, and it was crazy for me because like when growing up, I was such a go-getter, like passionate person that literally I did like suffer my health a lot. Like I was a workaholic a ton, like when I was growing up, and I ran into some serious health consequences because of that with my mental health. And now I know how to manage it much, much better, and I'm starting to become on the other side of it where I can help people and I can help them learn how to navigate that while pursuing their creative projects. Right? And like I said, I think that's so important to be able to manage all those things because people just don't talk about it. And then you beat yourself up and you destroy yourself when you need to take a break. And if you're not taking a good solid rest and a solid break, how are you ever going to put your best self into your work? Because you're not fully rested. You don't, and you're not saying that you need to be fully rested either, because you don't need to be perfect to start. But you want to do the best you can to be in a good spot for where you're at the time, whatever season of life you're in. Hi Janet, good to see you. Welcome in, how are you doing? 𝐶𝐲𝐿 it's so good to see you again, welcome back. What Saya's saying is very important. Burnout sneaks up on you, suddenly you're frazzled and hate everything. It's true. And it can happen overnight. You just snap your fingers and you're like, wow, what happened? But also, I know like when you hear that, it's like, it can be easy to be in a fear of like, well, I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to push myself too hard. And then you live in fear of that, so then you never do anything. And that's also no way to do it either. You can do some things. You can be aware of burnout, but don't let it stop you either from doing stuff. Again, it all comes with balance. And everybody, I would argue most people in their heart, they know. Like, you know if you're feeling balanced at the time or not. You know if you're doing too much work. You know if you're in a season of pushing, and if you decide to keep pushing, that's your choice. You also know if you're not giving yourself a break. You also know if you're taking too much of a break and not pushing on your projects like you need to. And I think it comes back down to self-trust, self-love, and having that honest conversation with yourself. Like, where am I at right now? Where am I at with my projects, with my health, and how can I pursue it? Is it a lot right now? Can I pursue projects 80%? Can I pursue projects 20%? Because I need to take a few more breaks because I'm going through this thing right now. That's fine. But then you have to come to peace with that. And that's the most important part, is coming to peace with the stage of where you're at and accepting that. Because if you're trying to rest but you're still beating yourself up about not doing work, you're not really resting. As one of my friends put it long ago, when I was like really struggling with workaholism, they're like, you're literally working when you're not working. And that statement they told me hit me like a truck. I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Because I'm always thinking about projects while I'm taking a break. I'm not actually taking a break. And that was like really mind-blowing to me. And I was like, wow, no wonder I'm exhausted all the time, man. Lil Yee. Oh my gosh, Alfie, that's awesome. Or Alpha, sorry, I said Alfie. Alpha, Lil Yee. We need to make her a rap song. MRMC Blockhead, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome. It's because everyone's in the grind mindset. They think if they stop, they'll lose out, and that's understandable. Again, with where we're at in society, because you have success around you everywhere. You have signs everywhere pointing to how someone's ahead of you, or how someone's doing better than you, or what they have that you don't have. Right? That's everywhere. So no wonder why we're at an all-time high with anxiety, and we're at an all-time high with like identity. Like, who are we? What are we doing? What am I doing? Why am I important? What can I leave behind on the world as an impact? No wonder why. Right? We're in an age where we constantly see that. But I'm excited about pushing an age that's, you can work, but you can be gentle with yourself too. You can work on projects and be passionate, but you can still take care of yourself and take it at your own pace. Also, hi Geekish, welcome in. It's true, not something people talk about. Only place I learned about being self-aware about your body saying you need a break is college and your stream. Yeah, self-awareness, that helps so much. It does. And I'm glad that you've been learning more about it, Geekish. It's very helpful. Yo, Blitzy! Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. Well, Kaylin said people get so obsessed with not being left behind. They push through the ignorance that keeps them working in the first place. Right. And I think you can do that for a little while. But again, like I said, it can come with dire consequences later. And again, there are times where you can push yourself and like overexert yourself a little bit, right? Life is not perfect. You're never gonna be ideally like perfect workflow, perfect break. Like it's never gonna be. You're never gonna like absolutely master it, I don't think. And if you do, let me know, because I would love the recipe. Like, send it over, please. But it's like, again, it's a constant workflow. You'll be in both, but it's about being mindful of it and always aiming to find that balance in whatever is working for you at the time. The thing is that many people confuse productivity. Yeah, productive and busy. Yeah, that's 2 key words. Yep, that people confuse. Go can lead you to being busy without actually accomplishing stuff. Yeah, gotta take time to make sure you're doing the right thing. Right. And in that same light, you do want to make sure you're doing the right thing, but also you don't want to stop yourself from doing nothing because you're not sure exactly what the answer is. It's all about taking baby steps, calculating little bits along the way, like what's working, what's not. Aw, thank you, Mr. MC. I really appreciate it. You're so sweet. What brings you to stream today? Also, welcome in. You're a magical, yes, 𝐞𝐬, you're a magical celestial wolf girl. We are all, when you're in this chat, you're a magical celestial wolf girl. Absolutely. That emote is hilarious, 𝐞𝐬. The one with the glasses and the like hand up by the face. One of the most frustrating things is the others might not tell you that others might tell you not to take a break because you're young and you'll be fine. Most damaging advice I've ever heard that everyone seems to say people if you're not over 40. I know, right? I know. And it is important to note too that their generation was a lot different than ours. Well, there's multiple people from multiple generations, but like some of the older generation, also, they haven't lived with the extreme, well, they are living with it now, but they haven't lived in their younger years with the extreme fatigue of like social media and all that stuff. Like they do to an extent, but not in the same way that like the younger generation and my generation at least like is. And I'm just saying this from like not as a judgmental thing, just as an awareness of like this is where we're at as a society, like type thing. It is though, and it is damaging advice. Like you're young, you'll be fine. It's very like invalidating and dismissive to emotions. Is following you the reason I turned into a puppy girl? Yeah, it is. It's only a delusional moment, but don't worry, you'll forget in time. You've been turned into a wolf girl. That's right. Lucky you. That's so funny. You said it perfectly. So it's been entirely too long. I wasn't gonna geek out, but seeing your response to having me back. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry I've been busy. I just moved to Scotland. Yo, oh my gosh, how is Scotland? That's so cool. What caused you to end up moving? Oh, your fitness plan? Well, shouldn't you work out every day? You're young. You can handle it. Dude, that's bad. Yeah, let me just do leg day every day. And permanently ruin my body. Overworked by your job? I'll quit complaining. You're young. You'll be fine. No, that's like you're literally, yeah. Dude, that is my grandma, 100%. My grandma would say that stuff like that so much. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. You're young, you can handle it. That's not how it works. I know. It's so not. We all have our own unique things, our body dealing with its own stuff. It's like, goodness. Whenever Dr. K has a session with streamers, it usually comes back to one thing. They feel exhausted and they have to keep pushing themselves because otherwise, what's their worth? Yeah, a lot of streamers, not even just a lot of streamers, I would honestly say a lot of people that do content creation, or people who are interested in doing content creation in general, tie their worth to external things. They tie their worth to external sources, especially streamers. And think about it, if you're in their shoes, how could you not, man? Like, you have thousands of people watching you, and all of a sudden you have a day where like only 500 people are watching you, and maybe you usually have 1,000. Yeah, dude, like you would be really hard on yourself. Oh, Talon, redeem. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that, Kaylin. The nugget of wisdom, Talon, choose a number between 1 and 100. Yeah, dude, it's like that totally makes sense. that they feel exhausted and they have to keep pushing themselves because what's their worth? Because they tie their worth to external sources. And again, so many content creators, I would say, do that because you get so caught up in the numbers. I've been so guilty of this, and I personally struggle with it. Especially once you start seeing some like really, really great like success, it's because if you haven't succeeded like a ton as far as like a numbers standpoint, now you could have succeeded a lot of other ways like learning, growing, but if you're not seeing like so many numbers, then it's like there's not a lot to lose in the sense of the numbers you see going down. But if you're somebody that's used to getting like 100,000 views on a YouTube video and then you start getting like a few thousand, like, dog, I don't even like, you're a really strong person if that doesn't affect you. I think it's so easy for so many people to wrap themselves up in that and like for that to affect them. And honestly, that's like a big lesson I've learned from some of the growth and the success that I've had on YouTube is not tying yourself to those numbers. Like I said, I still struggle really hard with it. Very, very difficult with it, but I've learned a lot through seeing that success on YouTube. And there are so many more important things to manage, like your health and your mindset. And it's remembering like those are just numbers, and it's great to be able to grow and to start like building your brand. But at the end of the day, like, you are more valuable, and your health and your mindset is more valuable than anything else, because you have to be able to take care of yourself. Because if you're not happy with yourself at the end of the day, you know, that's like the hardest part. $55. Okay, give me a second. We don't have the nugget of wisdom, so I've used this site right now because I don't have the nugget of wisdom book. It's still in storage since I've moved. Let's go to 55. Alright, 55 is Always Remember Your Focus Determines Your Reality by George Lucas. George Lucas wrote Star Wars, right? Star Wars? I'm not the best with names. Your focus determines your reality. How much can you focus on the thing? Yeah, I'd agree with that to an extent. They may be alive now, but they're often already set for their lives. They have a house, they're probably retired, their kids are all grown up. Wish I had that. Dude. Relatable. Anyone that falls aside turns into a magical wolf. Mm-hmm. Getting married. Oh my gosh, congratulations! And pushing the stream for a living. That's so cool. Good for you. I hope that goes super duper well. That's awesome. Congrats. How are you liking Scotland so far? Like, how long have you been there? Did you know Saya owns a small piece of land in Scotland? I do. In the country she's known as Lady Sapphire of Scotland. Leave it to Lion to give the fun facts. That's right. I do. I have to visit my plot of land in Scotland. It will happen one day. Tying your identity to external stuff is a lot of people in a lot of areas. Stream is just, yeah, so many areas. Agreed. It goes way larger than just streaming content creation. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Kaval always said in the stream that making content itself is validating. That's true. That's a really great, I love that way to look at it. Yeah. It's good enough because he said that there's plenty of people that want to become content creators but can't, and having the courage to put yourself out there should be your greatest validation. That's such a beautiful viewpoint. I like that a lot. That's a good one. Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's creating anything in and of itself is so beautiful. That's absolutely right. Welcome back, Drinkwater. I'm gonna drink water, speaking of which. What a good name to just remind people to drink water. I love that. Yes, I am. I'm a bit disappointed you had to question it. I was like 90% sure. I just don't have like a great memory with like people's names associated with the thing they did. It's just always something I've struggled with. Not because I don't respect them or anything. It's just like a memory thing for me. Lucas, Jim Henson, and Tim Burton. Sweet. Scotland's amazing, and technically I've lived here for about 10 months. I had 3-month break because I had to go back to the US. Oh, the visa process. Yeah, or the visa process, yeah. Because you can't do it from the UK. I'm so glad you like it though. That's really cool to hear. Wow. Wow. So many great things happening. That's awesome. I still need to figure out what font this is. Let's see if it's... Oh, I think this is the one. Sparky Stones. Yeah, that looks like the one. I'm gonna do a capital C. Oh, it doesn't do capitals? Okay, that's not the one then, because there's a literally a capital L in Lily. Rowdy, vulgar, yet a very sweet person, the combo. It's great for Sai, but not for me. Sai makes me go up to Scotland every day to her specific plot of land and stand guard to make sure no one trespasses. Oh my gosh. Yo, add it to the lore book. Ooh, I like this one. Add it to the lore book. Lion, that's your job. You go to guard the land in Scotland. Every day you come back, you're like, I'm back from Scotland. And we're like, yo, what happened today? And you'd be like, I fought a whole army of space bears. It was ridiculous. I have so many fonts, yeah. I have a lot. Random note, but Sai, your streams are always so relaxing. I feel like even if I'm not being productive, I can just take it easy and vibe without feeling stressed. Aww! That's so good to hear! I'm so glad! Heck yeah, that's the goal. Let's go. Where in Scotland would you recommend me to visit for 2 months? Are you asking Blitzy? Blitzy, where's the place? Where would be the place to visit? I believe Sonny is from Scotland as well. I'm in fifth, so I can only recommend what I know, but I'd say Edinburgh would be amazing if you like bigger cities, but maybe somewhere like St. Andrews if you want more of the small city local. Ooh, golf course you feel? Let's go. Stay away from Glasgow though. Nice. Thanks for the recommendations. Why does it have a border? Yeah, it does. I was like, Let's take this. Let's paste that. Oh my goodness. There we go. St. Andrews is full of the rich vacationers, is super safe. Nice. I love my job now. 2 days are the same. I mean, I take yesterday, I had to fight an entire army of space bears invading Earth for the sole purpose of trespassing and vandalizing Sai's plot of land in Scotland. It was mental. And today, well, I just had to tell this one person to mind the plot of land and step around it. And they did without a fuss. I know, insane, right against... Again, love my job, wouldn't trade it for the world. Me and my boss are a basic person too. Aww. Yo, Lion, we need to come up with a reason as to why the space bears though would be wanting to be on that plot of land in Scotland. Maybe there's like a super secret rare like gem or something that they're trying to get a hold of to like gain more power on their planet or something like that that's like buried literally right underneath that plot of land. And you're like protecting it, so maybe they're trying to steal the gem, so that's why the space bears are there, whereas like a commoner would be like just walking through, like adventuring. Yeah, ley line of power, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Buried in an artifact below the soil. Yes, we'll have to come up with an artifact. This is turning into Sailor Moon so quick. The legendary silver crystal. Anybody watch Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon crystals. The legendary silver crystal. Oh man. Line, if I ever make a like Sapphire Star like official animated like trailer or music video, we're gonna have to have you in there benching a car in the background somewhere, or like in the main frame, and then no, maybe like you benching the car in the main frame, and then like in the background of one of the shots you're like fighting off a space bear. Like kicking him across the galaxy. You're like, wow. You're using Muay Thai as your fighting method. Oh my gosh. The pieces are coming together. The story is practically building itself. Right, he knows Sailor Moon was my favorite character. Yes. Or Sailor Moon. Sailor Mars, what I meant to say. Yes, I have, I just got my own car. And my, like, dangling, you know when you can buy those little things that are, like, scent things in your car? I forget what they're called. Surely there's a name for them. You know, the things that dangle on your mirror that have scent? Anyways, I have a Sailor Mars one. I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you, Lion. I want to get a Sailor Mars wrap on my car. That'd be so sick. Ooh, Sailor Moon theme pin. I want to start collecting Sailor Moon pins really badly. My friend, she collects Disney pins. She trades pins. She's like wild. She's a wild pin collector. And she got me started in the love for pins. And I was like, I should start collecting Sailor Moon pins. An air freshener. Thank you. Come on, brain. Come on. Wake up, Saya. Hi, John. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's so great to see ya. Hi, Lucifer. Welcome in. Also, for all of you who are waiting on stickers, I sent like 90% of them out. I think I have a few more which I was waiting on addresses from people. I got their addresses. I just need to send those out. But if you already sent me your info, it should be on the way. Sent them out on, was it last Wednesday, I want to say? Wait, was it? No, sorry, not last Wednesday, because most of it happened on Friday. It was on Saturday or Sunday, I think. It was this weekend. The days, they're merging. Guess how the sci fan art manga might continue the rest 3 pages, don't worry. Plan is already set in stone. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Lucky. That was so cute. Thanks for working on that, by the way. I'm loving the fan art manga. Super cool. I think I'm gonna lurk and work on some of the things I've been busy with lately. Yeah, do it! Work and lurk! It's in chat later, otherwise I want to pop into stream more. Absolutely! Oh my gosh, it'd be great to hear from ya more. And again, congratulations on all the big wins and successes lately. I'm so happy to hear that for ya. It's amazing. Hi Schleppy, great to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? What's poppin', my diggity dig dog? I'm glad that my schedule has now allowed me to honor the bearing witness into your glorious dream. Aw. Why, thank you, too kind. I hope you're doing super well, Schleppy. What have you been up to lately? I have a sticker board and sticker book. Last month I bought a pin display book. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome. Be so funny if it was like you in the mainframe saying how safe everything is in the Gem City and the planet the Sapphire Star. In the background you see me like fighting a 5 warrior space bear. Yeah, and then like once you kick them out of frame, you're like, you just like quickly like pull your hand behind your head and you're like, whew, like you go back to doing something normal, like watering the flowers. You and Zucker are watering the flowers, so you're like talking to him and then you're like, hold on a second. And you gotta fight some space bears, and then as soon as you get them out, you like turn around quickly and you grab the watering can. And you're like whistling, tapping your foot like doot 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 doot. I wasn't just fighting 5 space bears. I think I'm gonna lurk, oh yes, I read this. As you know, sticker board. Oh, you gotta go. No problem, Lion. Have a good one. How far are you in Switch to Birth? I'm in like middle of season 1. I didn't realize the seasons are really long. Like 1 billion episodes. Wandy Mugi Wara _X. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome, welcome. Do do do. I'm gonna look at some examples of like custom PNG tuber. Do commission me. I don't want to do any more homework. Oh man, I hear you. Been there. Been there. I wish I could help. I wish I could just delete your homework. Or like just make it automatically magically completed for you. I finished up the final courses for my master's program. Oh my gosh, congrats! That's amazing! Now the summertime is on the horizons. I now have the means to indulge more in more of my hobbies without looming regret of not working on various missed homework and class projects. Yeah, for sure. So what kind of hobbies are you thinking you're gonna hop into in the summer? And congrats though, that's amazing! So are you gonna be graduating then with your master's soon? Yo, Crypt! So good to see you! Good morning! How are you doing? Welcome in! Hello, hello! I thought I was almost done, but I am on episode 9, season 1. Season 1 has 30 episodes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude! That's so many episodes for the first season. I guess I'm spoiled with anime. 12 episodes, 1 season. And then you go back to normal shows and you're like, why does this have so many episodes? No, I'm not complaining though. More content, the better, you know. I'm gonna use, let's see. I'm gonna use... Guys, I don't know if I showed you all this. This is a PNG tuber I made for Hanami. This is her PNG tuber. Really cute character. I designed the character and everything. And it was so cool because I've seen it. There's been a ton of fan art done of her character. And it's been so cool to like, oh, whoops, sorry, this is not the fan art. That's the reference art. My bad, my bad. This is, whoa, wait, what the heck? Oh, here we go, fan art. There's been so much fan art done of her character. And it's cool to see like your character designs as other people drawing it, like even extended beyond you, because this is someone else's VTuber that I made for them. So it's been pretty cool to see. This is so cute! Yeah! Right? I love the pixel art one, that's cool. It's so sweet! It's so cool! ChatGPT your homework, lol. I can sit in my chair again, so I'm able to be my computer. I can't believe I messed up my back. No! What happened to your back? Anime with 12 episodes a season. Oh, how quaint. You're clearly watching the lower tier anime. I know, because it's like, watch like One Piece or like, oh my gosh, Naruto. Totally not pink hair biased. I know, same, honestly. Pink hair and blue hair, my top 2. Hi Marine Boy, hope you're doing amazing. Welcome in. There's a bunch of things I'd like to delve more into, like video editing, practicing piano. Oh, same with practicing piano. Language learning, same. And streaming. So much to learn and do, but I'm super stoked to tackle it all. Let's go! That's awesome. It's going to be amazing. You have to let me know and keep me updated on all of your progress. Alright, Gems. I hate to say it, but it is that time. I must head off to work here. We're gonna go find someone to send all the support over to. Let me see. Oh, Grim is streaming. We'll send the support over there. Yeah! Thank you for streaming. You're welcome! What great conversations today, Gems. This is a good one. This is a good one. I mean, every stream's a good one, but this was especially a good one. My Hero Academia Free Run Beyond Journey's End, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Oh, true, yeah, they all have more than 12. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Yeah, always so fun to read the poem on stream, absolutely. Alright, we're gonna send the raid over to, yes, to Grem. Alright, Gems, I'll be live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. MST will be my next stream. You're amazing. No, you! No, you. Voodoo, good to see you, by the way. No. GG's. Gems, I just want you to remember that no matter what obstacles are in your way, no matter how impossible it may seem, no matter what you're going through, creative blocks, mental barriers, anything, know that you are capable. You are more than capable, and that those things do not define you, and you will find your way. I know that there is greatness within you that you can harness and that you can tap into little by little to begin completing your projects, the things that you've always set out to do, the things that you dream of. You are capable, I promise you, and you're gonna start making it happen. I believe in you. So get out there, Gems, and go crush the rest of the day, crush the rest of your week. You got this. All right, I'll see y'all next time on the Sapphire Star. I gotta end my my jazz music, which is hiding here somewhere, so we can get to the outro music. Dude, where's the jazz music? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Time is ticking. All right, stream ending.